right, so I'm Keith Denham, and I was introduced to Agile in 2007 by my then employer, Avanade. I was with Avanade for about 4 years, and so took the Scrum Master exam in 2007, and was immediately put into a project where used those skills and started to hone those skills, and then have used those skills since that time in a couple of other projects with other companies, both here locally and also in other parts of the States.
Very good. What made you decide to come to the meeting tonight?
The topic was interesting, and that is resulting out of the Agile conference, new trends and lessons that people have learned from Agile over the last 10 years since the manifesto was drawn up.
Very good. Is there any particular bit of knowledge or something in the meeting that you'll take back to share with your peers and so on?
Probably the I learned my leadership skill from Russell Crowe.
That one was fun.
Yeah, I think it was fun, but also there was a lot of truth to that, a lot of depth in the examples that were given, and I think there's lessons that we can all take from that.
Very good. If you can think of either a past team or your current team, what's one of the most difficult thing you've had in trying to use Agile?
Probably working with teams that are not co-located, especially large teams that are not co-located. This is not so much talking about Scrum, but talking about Agile, where you're dealing with time differentials, dealing with different technology, offshore and onshore, that can impact the way that data is transferred. But I think more fundamentally, one of the biggest problems is motivating the people to change, getting them to change successfully. People resist change. I mean, it's a natural, basic human tendency is to resist change, stay in your comfort zone. But things have been changing, and people are seeing good benefits from those changes, and I think that the boulder has been rolling downhill, and it's the momentum's not going to stop at this point.
Okay. If there was an all-knowing wizard of Agile, knew all answers, what question would you ask?
I think I'd be interested in learning what is the future of Agile? How is it going to change? Agile teaches us that we should always be striving and looking to continuously improve. How does the wizard see Agile improving over time?
That's a good answer. I like that. Very good. In future meetings with the Phoenix Scrum user group, what sort of topics and things would you like to see?
I think we've covered a lot of already covered a lot of topics that tend to get covered pretty early on in Scrum user groups. And one of the things I'd like to see is that start to branch out and perhaps cover some of the tools that can be used by people utilizing Scrum. So
what do you mean by tools?
So, for example, some of the development management tools that facilitate management of software development, and also facilitate transparency from the traditional PMO into the Agile development teams.
Interesting. Okay. Where were you? Where was the place that you learned the most about Agile? And if it was with a particular person, who was that person?
I have to say that it started with my CSM training, and I had an excellent trainer. But also, I would have to say that there was also then the combination of lessons learned during my training for a therapy degree, and also on-the-job experience, and applying both what I had learned in the classroom setting as well as in the real life setting.
Huh. Yeah. Do you have any words of wisdom for a team just starting out with Scrum?
I think it's the Nike phrase comes to mind. Just do it. Because the sooner you fail, then the sooner you can start to improve, and then continually improve. As you're given the latitude and support to be able to fail, you will continually succeed more and more and more.
Very good. Thank you for your time, Keith.
Good. You're welcome.